Hello class, I just wanted to show you real quick how to get around in your class. So if you'll look over to your left, you can see my plan and it shows you everything that is due in all your classes on the left on the 18th. You can also click on this calendar and you can go back in time. So if you started on the 14th, your first day of school, you can see all the things that were due for you on the 14th. Now, the next thing that you want to do is actually to enter into your classrooms, and your classrooms will be listed right in this area under My Courses. At the top, you see that you'll have your Class Connect. You can go to the Class Connect and be able to go to older sessions, including recordings. You also want to go ahead, before I show you that, I want to actually enter into the classroom. So this is a physical science class, and it'll look like this as well to you. And so when you look at this classroom, then you can see on the left, you can see the events that are for today and what is due. And so interestingly enough, it is saying nothing, which there should be a unit test due today. So if you come over to your right, it will, oh, I see why. I am in the wrong classroom. That is why. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's get into the right classroom. Okay, so in the class, if you look over to the left, it shows you what is due, and you can click on a specific one and it'll give you more information. So with this, it says that the application forces, and you can click on here to actually go to those ones that you need to do, and they're actually listed here. Another way to get to it, to get to these lessons, these are things that you need to read. So another way to get to it is you go back to the course home. So if you're sitting in this course home, you can come over here where it says class content, and you can actually go into the content by clicking on it and going to the first one, introduction, and clicking on these links will take you to them. And you continue to push this arrow, it'll just keep taking you to the next slide and next slide until you get to the end. So you can just move through a unit by just clicking on these arrows. Notice that it had one of one, but now it has one of three, and that's because that it moved to the next section. So it was in the introduction, and now it's moved out of the initial introduction into the physical science course introduction is what it's called. And then this is the Explore as part of the introduction. This is Explore Physical Science. You notice now it says page 1 of 12. So we've swapped, we've gone actually through some of those pieces that you saw listed here just by simply clicking that arrow. You can see on the left that you can also scroll through them and click on different areas, different pieces of assignments on the left. By just simply clicking on them, they will show up on the right. And then the next piece I want to show you is that there's a Dropbox area. So many of the assignments, when they have the Dropbox, they'll actually be in the assignment that you can see the Dropbox and click on it and be able to submit a Dropbox. So that is one way of doing that. This actually has the digital materials available to you, the Unit 1 Dropbox, which if you have not done anything else in the class, I would suggest starting with this, and you can open up this file and go ahead and start working on the Unit 1 lab. Follow the information that is provided. I am also going to send you a link to be able to watch the recording where we completed this lab in class. So that is what you need to know to be able to get around. I will be sending you and having right here on your desktop, you will have the recordings for the classes for every lesson that we have. So they will be right here. So at this time, I have a list of all of the classes which you need to get done. And I also have down below right here, it has a list of the classes of which you have for the entire quarter. So when you look at yours, it'll actually be listed there. It's not wanting to show it on my screen right now. So then you also have this video that you can watch that's similar to the one that you're watching now. Thank you very much for watching this, and if you have any questions, please let me know, because I'm sure you're not the only one. Please contact me and let me know. Now, I also want you to check your time zone. I do want you to watch this video, and this is about time zone and making sure that your time zone is correct. You can actually miss out on your live sessions if you don't actually fix your time zone, and these your assignments will not come up correctly. So it's important that you go in and set your time zone correctly. Thank you and have a great day.